We all have good and evil in us. They're parts of us. We're all capable of doing great good and great evil. It's just what triggers the good in us and what triggers the evil in us. I'm you, and this is my story. The world needs more genuine good. Good is healthy, generous, helping, constructive, inspiring, motivating, peaceful, and safe. It's justice and order that we love. Being nice doesn't mean that people are good. We have to be nice to fit in. How we choose to do good or evil actions or decisions depends on our morality, values, ethics, upbringing, personality. But most importantly, strength. Strength of character, strength of spirit. Our spirits are not equal and they vary in strength. Strength that manifests from our core, our personality, character. This strength determines the outcome of our inner conflicts and outer interactions. Our morals, ethics, behavior, decision-making. The strong are more inclined to do good and the weak to evil. The strong are genuine. They forgive and let go, understand and empathize. The reason why they chose to do good, always or at that specific situation, is because they held on to their strength and acted from a strong place at heart. This has been displayed by the greatest good or evil men and women in the world throughout time. Without evil, we won't know the true value of goodness. Evil is sick, covetous, destructive, manipulating, overpowering. Cunning and treacherous, deception is its favorite weapon. It's injustice and disorder that we hate. It's in all of us, even if we refuse to see it. This inclination towards evil is because it seems the easier and more powerful thing to do, the quickest impulsive fix. When the shadow takes over a person, at that point of anger or jealousy and such, there's no talking or negotiating with that person. The only logic is to hurt. We become blinded by our overwhelming dark emotions. The old ones depicted it as being possessed by a foreign entity, a demonic possession. It pains us to see evil keeps winning. But if we allow ourselves to see beyond the short term, in the long run, even if we don't get to see it, as long as good people stay strong to face it and survive, evil never wins. Goodness is strength. Weakness is the nature of evil. Dark and cowardly, insecure and immoral, these are the weak of heart. Weak people are unforgiving, selfish, fake, and narcissistic. They lack self-control and they're slaves to their desires. They're full of psychological issues. Their unhealthy jealousy will make them scheme to punish anyone, righteous or better, for their existence and being different. Sinful, their pride, greed, gluttony, envy, wrath, lust, and sloth control them. They cower in facing anything or anyone honestly and honorably. We all suffer in life, in our time, with what we have and who we are. We all experience pain in our own way. For the weak, this pain becomes bitterness, then resentment, then vengefulness. With all the suffering good, strong people endure, they live with it without bitterness, resentment, and vindictiveness, and they never become like them. Whereas the weak, with some disappointments, develop a victim mentality. With it, they become victimizers to others, stabbing them with a knife they think is justice. Good and evil coexist because they have to, just like day and night. In monotheism, God, the great good, created evil, personified as the devil. In polytheism, God is often the brother of the devil, both interlocked in an eternal fight. Same origin, two sides of the same coin, fulfilling the Taoist philosophy of yin and yang, that opposites must coexist and interchange to ensure existence and continuation of life. Both hero and villain exist as a consequence of each other. Good and evil take many forms. God, the source, is good, but He allowed the evil to happen. We enslave people, then treat them well. The biggest cowards invented these weapons capable of mass destruction from a distance, used for the greatest evil. Yet, most of the advancements in everything we need and enjoy now are the products of these wars. Good and evil are light and dark sides. We have to recognize, fight, and learn our darkness, then integrate it into our character before we can naturally adopt our light. By becoming strong and strengthening our spirits, we can tame the dark and master the light. Have the courage to explore our unconscious shadow and conscious ego. Slay the two-headed monster. Reunite beauty with the beast. Then build a bridge to carry back the treasures to help ourselves and others. We need our dark side to protect ourselves from others. Facing real malevolence forever transforms the strong to be hardened for better and the weak softened for worse. From the heart within to the body and face without. Yes, the strongest can have their weak moments, and the weak can develop their strength. And to truly test them and see their real faces, give them power